What is important to me is to consider and to remember that biodegradable plastics are normal materials. So basically, I wouldn't expect special requests for this class of materials because they are the result of the same industry in a way. The production of polymers is the same. The only difference is that those polymers, as I said, they contain chemical bonds that are recognized by microorganisms. That's it. But the chemistry, the industry is the same. Our industry is not expecting any specific impact from the new developments. We are ready to face any further requests and to provide the proper responses to the authorities. Actually, it is not true that the composition is known. There is at least one party that is aware of the composition. It is the certifier. So we provide our composition to the certifier. It is like a privileged relationship. So they know what are certifying. So I think this is important. It's difficult for us to say the composition to everybody because this is about the fact that we need we have competitors, so we need to keep in mind this. But we say everything to the certifier. I think this is important. It is not just the resin, the original material which is certified for compostability. It is the final product that is also certified. So all the additives that are added during the value chain are considered by the certifiers. So in principle, if everything goes right, all the additives have been tested, have been qualified by the certifier. A compostable product must have additives that are compostable as well. We are always testing biodegradation and trying also to develop test methodologies to give our contribution to the society. We have tested our materials also as microplastics. So we want to be sure that microplastics eventually possibly formed by our materials are biodegradable. And what we see is that actually microplastics are faster in biodegradation than the original item. The reason is because the higher is the surface, the higher is the biodegradation rate. So we have tested several times these particles, and we see that the biodegradation is very fast. So we conclude that the materials do not release persistent microplastics. They can release microplastics, but these microplastics are not persistent. They are very, very fast biodegradable.